This is really loud. Give me an audio button, please. Hello, everyone. My name is Pine, and welcome to What Remains of Edith Finch. Now, you might be wondering, why the fuck is this on the Pinecone channel? That's a good question. I'm moving these over to the Pinecone channel because I want to save the Pine Tea channel for video essays and clip recordings. How do I... Oh. But yeah, that's what I want to leave it for. There, what is this? But yeah, today we're playing What Remains of Edith Finch. How do I... Oh, there we go.
This isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Start at the beginning with a house. What? Start at the beginning with a house. What does that mean? I will say this is a pretty game.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Oh, pretty flower. Pretty, pretty flower. But yeah, this is now on the Pinecone channel. I am listening to the story, don't get me wrong. This will be on the Pinecone channel from now on. All Let's Plays will be on the Pinecone channel, and they will be highly unedited. So just be wary of that if you're coming over here. But hopefully that means should be daily. And they'll be like an hour long. I really, like, unless there is anything I know in the video that needs to be edited out, nothing will be. Nothing will be. So it will be just, like, a quick video for me to get out during the day. What is this? Ooh, that's...
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Ooh, I want to see the outfit that this character has on.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's
I
funeral.
like the little hand, the little over the thumb things. Those are really cool. I have a couple outfits like that. Ooh. So the character hasn't lived here since they were 11? Who are they coming here to see? It was
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
okay.
Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Do I go? The Finches. Where is this? But that's so enticing. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Na 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 na. Okay, we're going this way, cause the will of fate decided it. I should have just rolled a dice, but I don't have a dice on my desk right now currently. Where am I going?
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Okay. This is real pretty. Oh, it's a deer. It's a deer. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Uh-huh. What the fuck?
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
To be honest, I've never seen a house like this, so. What is this house? The game is so pretty, though. The game is so pretty. Lots of froggies. Can I see the froggies? I want to see the froggies. Ooh, what's that? What's that? Can I go down there? What is that? Missing? A missing child? Oh, wait, hold up. Here it is. Here it is. Milton Finch. Oh, is this her brother? If you have information about Milton, call the or what does that say? I can't see it. I can't see it.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Anything? Okay, so I have to... Oh, wait. Oh, I can zoom in. Okay, so there is no sprint button. Okay, I see what you're getting at. All right, let me zoom in on this missing poster. Oh, I already did that, though. Oh, I thought I was crouching. No, I'm just zooming in. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Okay. Okay, so this character so far. Oh, also, I want to mention why I'm playing this. The reason I'm playing this,
I asked Edie once about the dragon in the pond. She said it had killed her husband. I was 6. It seemed like an odd joke to me, even then.
Oh God. But yeah, I was recommended this. Hold on. But yeah, I was recommended this game by one of my friends, Yumi. I'll put their Twitch down in the description so you can go check them out. But they recommended me this game because I am doing my first video essay is on a specific topic, and they said that this would be perfect for it. So I'm checking it out, and it's a really pretty game. I definitely can already feel the vibes of this already. Oh my gosh. This is amazing.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Oh, okay, I have to pull up.
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
I was just waiting for something to pop out there. That's probably just my like horror my horror brain side. How do I get in? How do I does it unlock this door?
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Yeah. No kidding. What is over here? Ooh, that looks gorgeous. Oh my gosh. So quiet. How long did they say this was abandoned for?
For the first time in years. felt like I was home. But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Aw.
Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Oh my gosh. There's salmon everywhere.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Oh.
My
Wow.
mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Oh my gosh. Whoa. So pretty. Such like a scenic game.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
So we play as Edith Finch. Is what I assume is the case. I don't want to go down there.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
That's kind of eerie.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
How much do you believe that, though?
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Look through it. Maybe you'll find something cool.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Huh. Okay. Let's go upstairs.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes. My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Calvin, 1950 to 1961. Gregory, 1976 to 1977.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
No, that's not a normal thing. Sven Hosted, 1915, 1964. How old would that make him? Eddie, 1917 to 2010. Jeez. Almost 100. He was... I'll do the math later. Gosh.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's more. Who's this? Barbara.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
1944 to 1960. God. Is that how long they lived here or how long they lived?
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Is this what? Oh.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Okay. Alright. I didn't get to explore much of here. Can I go back out? No, I can't. It's too late. Oh, fuck.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan, but I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead. I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Okay. No one's been here in a long time, though. That's pretty. Ooh, there's a whole house layout on there.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat. The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
What the fuck?
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Probably not good for you.
I kept eating and eating. Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
What?
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
this is cute.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Where do I go from here? Come on, come back. Come back. Get over here.
And I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass. Rabbits.
There we go. Got it.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger. A mama rabbit.
There we go.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
A shark in the forest. Wait, what? Come on. Oh, there we go. I did it.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever. I wanted fat, juicy seals.
There we go.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good. Grabbed on tight, but I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
What the fuck?
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
What kind of Call of Cthulhu shit is this?
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
God, that scared the shit out of me.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
There we go. There we go.
After
Get
the
you.
last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
What?
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Am I still the monster? Am I? What the fuck?
I got closer and closer. All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Huh.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
So she was 10 when that happened. Oh my god.
I can't describe it, but I felt like some part of Molly was still here.
Is that the monster? That's creepy as fuck. Okay. Anything else in here that I need to be aware of, or? Is that the cat?
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Oh, so.
We got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom.
Huh. Built 1937.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't. Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Huh.
Her room was like a museum.
What is that?
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune. And misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house hoping to leave the curse behind.
What?
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
Huh.
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Okay. This whole family tree
Whatever's
is...
wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Huh. Mole man beneath the Finch
Edie
house.
gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious. I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Edie won't
One
go.
summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
What's in here? I can definitely see why they recommended this.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Yeah, this is ugly as fuck. I'll be completely honest. So many pill bottles. Some of them still full.
It was a pretty big trace.
Yeah. You're telling me this is pretty big.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Huh.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
What is all this? Oh. This is not creepy at all.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Huh.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't.
Huh.
I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam, Calvin, dinner's ready. Coming.
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I
Oh.
told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that,
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
maybe if the wind hadn't picked up, then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Oh.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Huh. Aw. That's sad.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
So what I'm
At the
getting
funeral,
from...
Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Are you gonna put it back the way you found it, or you're just gonna... Oh, what's this? Oh? Huh, dude, this is so full of secrets. What the fuck? What kind of labyrinth is this?
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
What's in here?
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
What is this?
Of
Dreadful
all the
story.
stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
Huh.
As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue.
Huh.
She reached for the music box. and as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Where the fuck? I played horror games before.
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there?
Huh.
Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
I returned, sorry. Was speechless. He was quite
No.
but she sensed the story wasn't over yet.
Huh? What? What do you mean? Is it Walter? Is that Walter?
From inside the house.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent.
Huh.
Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box was all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
I hate you now. I hate that. It was pretty good up until.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Huh. Hmm. Okay.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
But it does lead to a pretty
Whenever
good.
people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara. Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Huh. Okay. Oh yeah, you can see where it broke. Huh.
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
Why leave it in a comic book of all places? Huh. Why leave it in a comic book of all places? That's my question. Huh. Sven.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Huh. Okay.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
No, I literally cannot see.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that. I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Yeah. Dang.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane.
Okay. You've been down here for
Having a
30
schedule,
years?
living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of
1976.
the door
Is it
starts to feel normal.
even a
Almost
monster?
friendly. And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
Huh.
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
Huh. Huh. So Walter. So
I know
after
it's out there
Barbara
somewhere.
died. So after Barbara died, Walter went on into hiding?
Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left, or a month, or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Huh.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here. I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me. Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Huh.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Yeah. Same. It's so much.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
Big waste bin.
Trying to bury something that's still alive.
Oh, saving.
Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Huh.
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Oh.
But I thought you should know about your family.
Oh?
And the history you're a part of. Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Huh. Okay.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible. I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
That sounds
what kind
about
of family
right.
finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
It's true. Yeah.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Zerpy, Lurpy, Furpy, Chirpy, Burpy, Derpy, and Derpy Jr. Oh, Shadow. Christopher the goldfish, Bob the dog, Oliver the rabbit, Charlie another cat, Lucy another dog.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Calvin Finch, Molly Finch, Barbara Finch. Oh,
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea.
here, let's look at this one. Walter Finch. Yep. Hole in the wall.
My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
What's that?
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Huh.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand.
Mm-hmm.
But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying
Gus
to do
Finch,
better.
Sam Finch, Gregory Finch. Huh.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she
Sanjay
tried so hard to
Kumar,
protect us.
Lewis Finch, Milton
We never
Finch.
found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
Hmm.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
We're climbing this thing. We're climbing this rickety old
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing,
I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
What the fuck? Where am I going? Oh, the ladder. You know, the obvious ladder that was right there.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Mm-hmm.
They were both pretty intense.
Wait, hold the fuck
Instead
up.
of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Huh. Oh. Huh. Gregory. Sorry.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Back's over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie.
Whee! Uh-huh. Wee. Wee. Oh.
I don't want Gregory to hear this.
Oh. What the fuck? Okay.
Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Huh. And I assume that there's still so much of this
I
game.
can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet
That's so much in an hour, though. Oh my gosh. Well, hi everyone. Hi. I'm interrupting this little segment. I was gonna cut the video off here, and do like 2 parts, but the second part was so short that I was gonna do. I was just like, I'm gonna put them in one video. So, you're gonna hear me intro the video again. Don't worry, it's fine. There wasn't a skip to a next video. This is still the same video. I'm just clearing some things up. But I wanted to leave the beginning bit of the next part in because I thought it was funny. So yeah, I'll leave you guys to it. I will see you guys in a second. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Hello everyone, my name is Pine and welcome back to another video on What Remains of Edith Finch. Edith Finch, that's the name. Yeah, we're back. I kind of got to cram all these videos in last minute because I'm currently moving out of this room. It doesn't look like it, but there's stuff off that shelf right now. There was a whole bunch of figurines and everything, and I'm starting to move out, so it'll take a little bit, but these are the last like maybe day or 2 that I have of recording. So yeah, but that's fine.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Whee.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom were the words that I
now pronounce you husband and wife. Make him cry.
Where are the other words? Where are the other words? Whee. Where do I go? What do I do with this? Where am I going? Where am I going? Oh, there we go.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Wee. Wee.
The wind picked up and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Oh. Does he get struck by lightning?
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. Thunder
Wee.
sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
What? What the fuck?
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
Okay.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Huh. So was Gus a sibling, or? I'm confused.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
Oh, is this the mom's area?
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Huh. Okay.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Huh. A lot
The
of
house had to
death.
get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal, but it didn't last.
Okay.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle. After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Huh. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh. What's this?
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
The magic paintbrush. That's so cool.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
I just want to take a second and look around at all this stuff. This might be one of the shorter ones, I'm not sure. But this is so... This game is so pretty. And there's even more. Like, this isn't even like there's more. Oh my gosh.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors. Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
I didn't get to take a look at this area. Odin Finch. Lewis rules. Edith, Lewis, Milton. Huh. What's this? Huh. Okay, going up.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery. Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's room. Except Lewis.
Huh. Oh, can't go that way. Whoa, this is really pretty. Those are all different houses. That's the old house. It's down there. This red light.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
I see that. What's this? Dawn Finch.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior.
Is this what I do?
His mind began to...
His mind began to...
wander.
Oh.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth.
Okay. Well, the multitasking.
Then something moved. Bats. and toads.
Okay.
And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more.
Uh-huh.
I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery.
Yep.
I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
A new friend.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis-topia.
Lewis-topia.
He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians.
Uh-huh.
And songs for them to play.
Huh.
He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery.
Huh.
But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished.
Huh.
He held an election for mayor. And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city and immediately push on.
This is all so such an interesting
St. Louis.
St. Louis.
He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Get out of my room, Mom. I'm playing Minecraft.
In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a beautiful prince.
Gay.
The prince was on his own quest for
This.
Radiant rainbows.
Wee. More gay. More gay. Make it even more gay.
He followed the sound of his...
silver harp.
silver harp. His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
Mm-hmm.
Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination. But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Huh.
For someone who'd never known success
This is
in the real
so...
world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Oh, okay. We're real now. Okay.
Began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Hmm.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Can I talk to him, or...
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
Huh. This is the most in-depth one, I feel like. And it's really confusing, but I mean, honestly, same, my imagination's like this.
Insisted on inviting me.
Oh my god.
His prince waited, holding his crown.
Gay. Gay.
There was only one thing left to do. Bend down his head. And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Always death.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
that all, or no? There's still a couple more. There's still a couple more.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind. What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
Oh, this is Edith's room.
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night. That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
History of the Finches by
Dear
Edith.
Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
Huh.
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around. I started seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here? It's mine. Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go!
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the band came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it.
What happened to the mom?
A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone.
No.
The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Aww. That's it? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that was so good. That was so good. Oh my gosh. That was so very good. I loved that game. I'm so sad that I didn't play this earlier. Oh man. That was really good. Oh my gosh. I loved every second of it. It's really sad. It's really sad. It definitely, you know, has that theme I've been looking for the video essay. Oh my gosh, that was really good. That was really good. Thank you, Yumi, for recommending it. I'm so sad I didn't play it sooner, though. Oh my gosh, because this game's been out for a while. Oh my gosh. That was so good. That was so good. Are these actual pictures of all the people? of all the people that worked on it. Oh, that's so fun. Oh my gosh. That was really good. That was really good. Oh my gosh. I just the entire thing was so well written. So the acting was so good. Oh my gosh, the environments were so pretty. It was such a good game. Oh my gosh. I love that. Ooh, and these end credits are really nice. All the different photos of people. They put a lot of effort into this game, I can tell. That's awesome. I love it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these are all just pictures of the actual people that worked on it. Playtesters. A bunch of different playtesters. Scared for my life. The Edith Finch team. 2012 to 2017. Aw. The end. The replay a story option is now available. Select to play from the beginning. Aw. Oh, was there one I missed? I think I missed one. Okay. But yeah. Oh my gosh, that was such a good game. That was so good. That was so good. This is gonna be the shorter one out of the 2 episodes, but man, that's what you get. That's what you get. You guys get that. Who's ever happened? I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please leave a like, subscribe. It would be greatly appreciated. And as always, I hope you all have had a very lovely day. Remember that I love you all very much, and I will see you guys in whatever video comes out next. Bye.